Yo, what is going on YouTube? This is your boy Dan, aka aDrive, bringing you guys episode 36 of the Pokemon XY Egglocke Cagelocke. If you guys are hyped, definitely show your love on that like button down below and check out the last episode if you haven't done so yet. Oh yeah, my partner's here. His name is MunchingOrange.
Hey man, you know, I'm just.
Did you think I forgot about you?
Nah, I was just maybe a little bit. I don't know. I've been forgotten before, man. It's no big deal.
No, I wouldn't forget you, man. But you know what we did not forget to do is, I don't know, man. Just go to the forest and tell them what you're doing.
All right. What we didn't forget to do is that I got to add a new Pokemon to the party because last time Dan whooped my butt in the final cage match before the final cage match, so that the pre-final,
the second of final,
whatever,
semi-final cage match.
So Cersei the Nidoqueen went down, and now I get to add a new Pokemon, and I've decided Darwin is the one for me, Dan. It's going to be the Eevee. But which evolution will I get? That is the question.
I don't know, man. There's so many options, but because of that Adamant nature, I know you were kind of tossed up. You were really thinking that you might want to go with, you know, either maybe a Leafeon or Flareon or something like that that would fit the nature. So why don't you reveal your plans here? Because there's some pretty cool plans.
I have to reveal it right now. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. What am I doing? Wait, is it this way? Now I'm confused because the forest happens to be right here, and this is where the Moss Rock is. I decided to go for Leafeon because it's just like, you know, it's right here, man. It makes too much sense almost. Plus, like I said, or like you said, the attack stat will really help out Leafeon. Like, I've never really used a Leafeon before, so it'll be interesting for sure.
I think you just have to use your rare candies, yeah. So you're gonna
yeah,
level
this
this
thing goes
bad
all
boy
the way
up.
to level 50.
Yep, exactly. All the way to level 50. That's a pretty long way to go. So this thing
and
is gonna be
that's a
pretty
level
powerful.
2 evolution. What? I don't think I've ever seen a level 2 evolution.
That's funny. You can actually get level 1 evolutions too if you do traded Pokemon. Oh boy, he just went for Rock Wrecker. Oh no, honey! Oh god.
Oh. Okay,
man.
that was close, man. But you survived. And
barely.
Leafeon is living too.
Yeah,
I love
Leafeon's
it.
looking beautiful over there.
This is such a cool Pokemon.
I
think I've used Glaceon before, but Leafeon I just never really. I don't know. I feel like people in general don't really remember Leafeon and Glaceon that well. You know, like they're definitely the least used evolutions, I think.
Which is unfortunate too, because from a design perspective, they're actually like probably my two favorite, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, I actually really, really love Glaceon, and I wish it was better. And I love Leafeon too. When I saw Leafeon for the first time, I was like, yo, this thing is so cool.
Yeah.
And then that's all everyone said about it. And then now it's unfortunately takes a backseat to some of the other evolutions. But maybe one day we'll get even more evolutions, and then Leafeon and Glaceon will be awesome, or who knows?
Yeah. I don't know. I think maybe eventually, like once we get to enough generations, they'll do an evolution for every typing. But for now, I still think they're definitely just down there as the least popular ones. And I don't know what's going to help them rise, but yeah, sure. More evolutions. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, maybe more will make them more popular. I don't know. But you know what is cool that will make you popular if you're in school?
Yes, tell me.
Superpowers.
Oh, you're definitely right. If I was in a super-powered high school, why do I feel like that was a show? It's probably a show out there somewhere. But yeah, superpowers are great, man. What are we talking about superpowers for?
Well, our question of the day today just happens to be, if you could have one superpower, what would you pick and why?
Wow! That's an awesome question, man. I mean, you know, I feel like most of the time I'm answering first, though. So I want to give you the spotlight today because I also have to think about it. There's a lot of great superpowers out there, you know? So what is your favorite superpower, Dan? All right, what superpower would you have if they were real, I mean?
Oh, man. If they were real, they are real.
No,
so if I had to pick,
I got him right now.
Oh, this is so hard to decide what I'm going to do here. Because this is like, I'm trying to take out this Wailord, and there's a Vileplume in front of me, and I could go for Discharge, but then I have to hit my other Pokemon next to me. I'm trying to figure out, hold on. I got to think for a second before I go and answer these questions. And
well, you know what? You can go ahead, man. I just realized I'm just sitting here leveling up Leafeon, so it's not like I'm doing anything too important. So I guess I can go ahead. Even though I wasn't sure about it, like, I think I would have to go with Spider-Man powers. I don't know why. Maybe I'm that big of a fanboy, but flying is cool, super strength is cool. But what if you had both, and instead of flying, you just swung around with spider webs, dude? That's... Maybe I'm a little lame because I'm picking just Spider-Man basically as my power, but I like Spider-Man so much that I think being him would be cool. Even though I wouldn't really want to be a spider specifically, I guess. But
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to. Oh, Synchronoise is a move that makes it so if you attack a Pokemon of the same type as you, it only works in that case. I'm pretty sure it's a very weird move.
You know what? Let's go ahead and get rid of that then.
It's a very weird move. Very, very weird.
Yeah.
So Spider-Man's cool, man. For me, I've always, and I was actually kind of asked this question recently because my fiance had her bridal shower and they ask all these, funny questions of the groom and see if the bride can guess them right or whatever. And one of the questions they asked me was if I had a superpower, what would I want? And my fiance had to know that somehow, and she actually got it right. Telekinesis, man. I would have the ability to control objects with my mind. Because, oh god, it just went for water spout. Because then I could just be like, oh, I want to get a drink out of the fridge, and just like, bam, just pull it out of the fridge. That'd be sick,
you got it, man. You got that drink.
There's just like so many perks to having telekinesis. Not only that, but I could like move things with my mind, like people and stuff. Like, oh, you're standing in the way while I'm walking down the hallway. Boom, just shove you guys against the lockers. Get out of my face. And I could just like move things around. It's genius. Like all sorts of applications that are great. Oh, I dropped, my pencil while I was walking down the road. Bam, just like telekinetically bring it back into my hand.
Picked it up.
You know? Oh man, I happened to leave my phone over there instead of at my desk. Let me just go magically bring it to. I guess if you had Spidey powers, you could do a lot of the things though that I'm talking about. You
mine
could
would
just
be a little
webs.
bit more messy though, dude. You'd have webs all over the place. I feel like Peter Parker is just such a neat guy because how the heck aren't there spider webs all over everywhere,
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a good point. I feel like that's one of the things they leave out of the show and the movies is like, my dude would probably have webs all over the place. I mean, I've walked into my fair share of spider webs, and it's never very fun. And let me tell you how fast those things are, by the way. Like, if you had spider powers, obviously you're a grown man over here, so I would expect your webs to, be pretty intense. But these little tiny spiders that are the size of our fingernails, they make every time it seems like I walk out to my car for some reason, there's a spider web, and I just walk right through it every time. It never fails. These guys are quick, man. And then I'm like swinging around trying to get it off of me and stuff, and just getting whacked by spider webs, and then the next day they just happen to rebuild it. It's like they just regenerate. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, they're really quick, dude. I remember I had a lot of spider problems back in Florida when I lived there. I don't know. I would literally overnight just so many more would appear. You're just like, where are these coming from? These spiders are too dang quick, man. Maybe that'd be me though. I might go insane and try to make, a spider web out of a whole city. Like next time you visit Chicago, man, you happen to see some spider webs around.
It's probably from you, yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got the Spidey powers, man. You'll already know.
Not surprised at all.
That's I like your telekinesis idea, man. Like I didn't really think about all the applications of it, I guess, until you started pointing them out, and they sound pretty fantastic. But at the same time, I got my and I'll just have my pencil, that's over there or whatever.
Yeah, but your pencil would be covered in spider webs, man. I mean, if that's the way you want to roll with it, then do you? But I don't want
There's definitely some downsides.
Yeah, and the other thing about telekinesis too that I failed to bring up is you could telekinetically manipulate yourself too. So if I wanted to just fly myself, I could just break the world and just just start. Oh my goodness, this Chandelure.
Dang,
calm down.
That crit. The crit Chandelure.
That was a crit. I'm a little worried here. Daenerys is not ready for this. Not ready for this.
Yeah,
but
I'm just testing out my new Pokemon here. My Darwin, dude. Now that we got Leafeon powers, let's go.
Yo, watch out.
Maybe not the best idea to test it on. Yeah.
Yo, be careful, because if he X-scissors you, you may lose Leafeon. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's why I was like, maybe not the best idea to test my new Darwin against Crustle. I don't know, man. I think I need to start training up Pico Jr. somehow, but
he's very tough, man. He does have Rock Wrecker. Now he's +2 attack. I mean, that thing's pretty scary.
Yeah, I think Eeyore can probably take whatever it goes for, though, but I still don't know, man. Let's find out.
I don't know.
Right
Rock
now.
Wrecker might actually put in the work, man. X-Scissor.
Yeah, the X-Scissor. Ooh, that still does a lot, though, because of that Shell Smash. I gotta hope, man. We gotta one-shot it. Uh-oh, here it comes.
Oh, boy. There goes Eeyore. That Rock Wrecker is gonna destroy you.
No!
I guess if there's any solace in that, he can't attack you on the following turn because he Rock Wreckered. It's like Hyper Beam, so.
Well, I didn't really know much about Rock Wrecker until I got wrecked by it. This is not bueno. What am I even gonna go for here? Let me think. Because I don't even know who can take this thing down.
Well, like I said, he's not gonna attack you on the following turn. So if you send out something faster, you'll get 2 hits against him.
Yeah, I can just, I keep wanting to use my new Pokemon, but I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just not smart with them. Hermione and Paula just keep being the backbone. Let's go, just keep on doing it. I could have just done that the whole time, but instead I had to, never mind. This happens a lot, doesn't it?
And it's not your fault. Kind of.
Yeah, kind of. I mean,
Well, I
I
found
don't know,
a
'cause,
Scyther. I'm gonna try to catch it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I forgot. We got a new wild encounter. So, hey, even though I just lost Eeyore again, because this is not the first Nuzlocke I've used Eeyore in, or tried to, at least I get a new Pokemon in this route, and maybe it'll have some superpowers, because I might need them, honestly.
Well, I mean, did you have any other cool Pokemon in your PC? Either way, I mean, if you catch a wild Pokemon, it's gonna be like this Scyther's level 50, so you should be able to get something decent.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I have a Ponyta and I have something else in the party. Sigilyph. So neither of those, like, I mean, I could add them if it's last resort, of course, but I don't really know. Those 2 Pokemon, like, I don't know. Maybe Rapidash would be nice now that I lost my fire type, you know, but
yeah, so I have kind of a bittersweet question for you, man. If you could turn back the clock and you knew, say you had the ability of foresight and you could see the future as your superpower, and you knew that Eeyore was gonna go down, would you have went with Flareon instead of Leafeon?
Probably not. I think I was kind of set on Leafeon before I even picked it, honestly, like, because it just looks like such a cool Pokemon, and I've never had a chance to use one, so I figured, you know, this would be a good chance in such an intense moment, like when you're about to lose the cage match or the cage lock. We got to go for the Leafeon. But no, maybe we would have gone for Flareon because I think it's a little bit stronger, at least right now. But
yeah, it's good. I think Leafeon will serve you well, though. I think Leafeon will serve you well. All right, so I'm gonna hatch an egg here because I'm anxious and I want to see what it's gonna be. This will actually go up to level 50. I don't know if I'll take the time to level it up right now, but it'll go up to level 50 if I do decide to keep it. It's a Cyndaquil, baby.
Oh wow, that's pretty awesome, man. I mean, anytime you get a starter, that's just like, let's go. But a Cyndaquil, Typhlosion's interesting. I mean, your team is full right now, though, so.
Yeah, what should I name this little Cyndaquil? What do you think? Oh, I'm gonna name it Fail.
It's lit.
I'm gonna name it Fail.
I thought you said fam, and I was like, because I said it's lit, and then you said fam. I was like,
no,
okay.
I'm gonna name it Fail. I'm gonna name it Fail because if you guys don't know, and I think a lot of people who have come across me and my content know that I did fail a shiny Cyndaquil once upon a time, and I haven't gotten over it. It's been almost a year now, so here I am.
Dang.
Still sad.
That's tough, man, to hold like something like that for such a long time. A year, Dan? You got to get over this Cyndaquil trouble, man.
Well, the good news is I did manage to
catch
get
a new Pokemon here.
Okay, the good news is I managed to get a shiny Chikorita to replace it. It only took me 150 more hours. And then the other good news is I did that same starter reset again, and I got a Totodile in only an hour, so that was pretty sweet.
Oh, baby. That's some awesome news, dude. I have some not great news. I got another horde.
You got a horde? So I have some not great news either. I didn't realize I had to face this dude. Ace Trainer Robbie over here guarding the gates. He's not messing around.
Yeah, that guy, I want to go get up to him, but I got a couple of spin to go through. I just really wish this wouldn't have been a horde battle, not because it just takes too long sometimes, man, but I still want this encounter. But also you lose out.
You lose out on the leveling too, because now you're going to end up having to, you can only get to level 28 or whatever instead of like 50.
Oh, so yeah. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. No, that sucks. That actually sucks. Okay, whatever. How do I take these guys out quicker? Whatever, I guess I'll just take my sweet time, but
yeah, you're gonna just start, so you're gonna pull out your, you know, it'd be a cool nickname for a Leafeon, by the way. I feel like naming it Link would be a cool name too. He's got his leaf blade, you know. I just feel like kind of reminds me of Link, Legend of Zelda, you know.
Yeah, it actually, I mean, with the green, of course, like it kind of makes sense too, because Link always loves that green tunic. So the Leafeon loving that green color scheme, I guess. I don't know. Does it have fur or leaves? Like, what is it?
I think it's got some leaves on it. I really like its design. I wish it was a little bit better of a Pokemon. I really do like Leafeon. But what are you gonna do? All right, I have to beat a Kingdra now. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. What do I do against Kingdra? I guess I could beat Professor X in. The problem is Professor X is is paralyzed, but we'll see how this goes. He's gonna go for Scald. Oh, lovely. That's great.
Yeah, no, Kingdra's always was kind of tough for me because I would think to use an electric move, but that's not really going to work out for you. I mean, it does some good damage, though, but I don't know. You have Skippy, I guess. That's about your only electric Pokemon.
Yeah, even so, it's still neutral because it does have that dragon typing. Water Dragon is just a phenomenal type.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, especially prior to Fairy, but now it's, I guess, not as good, but still good.
Yeah, before Fairy types, you pretty much only could use another dragon. And then again, it also has dragon moves, you know? So it was like, Kingdra was really good. I don't know. Yeah, I think it still is, but you just don't see it as often, I guess. I finally got my Spinda, though. It only took 5 years.
One of my favorite Kingdra sets is people call it Critdra, where you run Focus Energy and Scope Lens, and it makes it so you have 100% crit ratio after Focus Energy. So you crit every move, and then you just use Draco Meteor, and because your special attack drops from Draco Meteor, it gets nullified by a crit. The crit gets rid of the stat changes, so you can just continuously drop Draco Meteors after clicking Focus Energy, and you crit every time, so you're dropping crit Draco Meteors every single time, and it's awesome. And I think you could even run a Sniper on it too, which makes so the crits do even more damage.
Yeah, I know, that's why I think it was the Sniper ability what made that common, and like, I know, it's just crazy, man. Kingdra can be a really awesome Pokemon. I've gotten messed up by some Kingdras in the past I can think of, like, at least trying to battle competitively, you know? I think Kingdra used to be really popular, but I don't know about now.
Yeah, now I think it just has its niche in, like, Swift Swim teams, and sometimes people use it for that purpose, the Critdra, which is just kind of a cool little thing, little different set there. But I see you are taking on Ace Trainer, you know, Joe or whatever his name was.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you think Darwin can take on this Kingdra? I'm not sure.
I don't think he
Maybe
could do
with a Sword
much.
Dance.
I think you could go for the, yeah, Swords Dance plus Leaf Blade will definitely knock him out, in my opinion.
I should have Swords Dance on the Carbink. That would have been smarter, but whatever. We can do it now. We're going to risk it all to take it all.
I almost feel like I shouldn't walk down this pathway until you're here.
You had
he has Ice Beam?
He has Ice Beam.
I'm so sorry.
And he got a critical hit. All right. This is not a fun time.
I'm sorry,
The victory
man.
road is starting off not so great.
I feel like I was going to blame myself on that one.
Why did I go for this Pokemon? Why did I go for this? Knowing he went for Ice Beam.
No, that is not the Pokemon to go into.
I went for this Pokemon. What am I doing? I think I'm on tilt, dude. You know the tilt?
You are on tilt right now. You are so tilted right now.
Dude, ever since losing Eeyore, that was just like, the tilt has been turned on. Please, how? No, Darwin, why?
Wait, I feel like you could live a hit and go Mega Evolve Strength, right? Or you're gonna go for the Hyper Potion. But if he Scald Burns you, then you're kind of messed up here.
Yeah, this is what we call the
What did he
classic,
go for? Dragon
I don't know
Pulse?
what I'm doing thing right now.
Okay,
yeah,
you got this. You got this. You Mega Evolve and you just click Fake Out and Strength or whatever, and you're good.
I have Outrage.
Oh yeah,
I
Outrage.
forgot.
That's a good idea, actually. Outrage. What's his
Why
last
didn't I
Pokemon?
just go for this Pokemon? Whatever, dude. All right.
Oh man, what was his last Pokemon? I'm trying to remember.
Whatever it is, it's gonna get destroyed. I don't care. Come on, Outrage. You got this.
It was okay. So I'm trying to think of what it was. I remember Metagross was what beat it. I used 2
Hopefully not a
Zen headbutts on
Fairy
it.
type. That's it.
No, it won't be a Fairy type. I don't remember what it was though. I just faced it. You'd think I'd remember. Ooh, Alola wants to learn Baton Pass. There you go.
But she has nothing to Baton Pass, so.
That's probably gonna.
Oh, it's Raichu. Okay.
There it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
this thing is about to take a nice little Outrage to the face. Man, that's so unfortunate though. I was hyping up the Leafeon so much, and it just goes just like that. And really, one hit? Come on, buddy. Oh wait, never mind.
Well, the good news is you can heal up. You can heal up back here where we had so many good times with Ivy and the Powers birth over here. This is where it all started, man. This is bringing back memories.
Yeah, I think it's really cool how in this region, like, it circles back together, you know? Like, you come all the way back to the very first route. And I like that a lot because it reminds me of the original Kanto region, like, where Viridian was where the Pokemon League was, and you end up coming back. I don't know, I think it's cool. Like, it literally makes the journey feel like a full circle. And now you're finally taking on the final challenge. And I've lost 2 Pokemon, so this is not going to go as well, but I get a chance right now to recoup a little bit.
I think there are a few routes coming up here for Victory Road that are going to give you an opportunity to catch some new Pokemon at least, so hopefully that'll help.
Right now, though, I got to release these 2 bad boys here. We got Darwin. I'm sorry.
Oh, dude, such a bummer.
I overestimated you a little bit, I feel like, but at the same time, yeah, it was my bad. Goodbye. And Eeyore, I don't even know what to say about Eeyore. That was just sad. Goodbye.
Poor Eeyore. All right, well, you got a Spinda. Oh, well, I guess you have to swap that for an egg. Let's see what your egg's gonna be.
Yeah, which egg should I go for? Let me see. I think I should go
one.
next to this Houndour. Houndour is actually my favorite, or one of my favorite Pokemon too. So we gotta, maybe it'll give us some luck. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm hoping.
All right, I dig it. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. I'm hoping for the best, man.
Yeah, I'm crossing my fingers, dude. I'm gonna need a miracle right now.
That egg could be your miracle, man. Could be.
I mean, we got the Tyranitar. At least that hasn't gone down yet. I feel like Tyranitar will be really good, but this will be Mantike. What?
I don't know if you can actually evolve that either.
Yeah, I don't even know.
I think you have to
I forgot this was a Pokemon.
I think you have to evolve it with a Remoraid in your party.
You know what? You don't even get a nickname, Mantike. I'm sorry. I kind of forgot to nickname it, so.
Oh man, what are you gonna do? Do you want to just try to continue with just 4 Pokemon, or what are you thinking here?
Here,
that was your Spinda
I'll grab
egg?
this Ponyta for now.
Level 11 Ponyta. Oh, what's
And,
your other Pokemon? I guess you go for Sigilyph, man.
Yeah, I have to go for Sigilyph, actually. Why am I going? You know what? Let's just go for Sigilyph and leave these 2 for now.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. If it comes down
I think
to it,
you'll
I'll
get
add
another.
one of the
I think
two,
we
but-
get like another 2 routes or so. So there should be. You got Victory Road. I think Victory Road's broken into a few different parts. So I think you should be able to get like a couple more captures.
Yeah, I just don't think I can afford to add a level 11 Pokemon to the party.
Well, it'll level up really quickly. We do have the experience share on, so it might not be a terrible idea to add it, and then we could do some grinding at some point. Maybe after this episode, we can all grind our team to a certain level if that's what you want to do. I don't know. We have a couple more minutes here to kind of round out this episode. So let's go through this little pathway here. I wanted to wait for you because I think it's really hype. So you ready?
Yeah, we got to go together.
My friend.
Let's go.
After this journey, man. Oh, look, this is so cool, dude. You got the bug badge. You got all the badges lined up, looking beautiful as ever.
Oh
and then you
my
come
god,
up
I love
here,
this.
And there it is, bam. Here you are.
It's so
bam,
epic. I love
sitting
it.
at this little portal. You get to pop your badges up in there. And then this is like the craziest door ever.
Boom.
This is where your tax dollars go towards.
All those times you lose your Pokemon battles, you know, you give up the money. This is what it goes for.
I wonder if it does that
Bam.
whole little ordeal every time someone walks through here. That's a pretty intense, like, entry.
Yeah, I think it does, man. I mean, you got all 8 badges. That is not something every little random guy out there can do, you know? So you did something special. Like, I feel like it's well-deserved. It really tells you that you are a Pokemon champ. Pokemon Black and White 2's got a nice door, too, though. Have you seen the doors in that one? Or do you remember those?
I don't really recall, but the first encounter you get, don't forget to catch it, man, because you might need that egg.
Yeah.
You might need that egg.
Are you kidding
Oh, God.
me? Why?
You got more hordes, dude. How is your luck that bad with the hordes? Oh, God, and I have a Weavile I have to beat. My entire team gets bodied by Weavile. My entire team.
Oh,
Level
God.
60? Oh, boy.
Yo, this is not good, man. We need to step back and start training. This is not a good start here.
I don't even know what to send in against this thing. I'm going to send in Honey and hope that Honey can take an Ice and a Dark type move together. I don't know. Yeah, we might need to grind up to level 60 on all of our Pokemon, or like 62 or something. Low kick. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. I could take
Yeah,
that.
I think we have to, man. Like, honestly, Hermione and Power are the only 2 Pokemon of mine that have been doing well. And I think it's because they're pretty over-leveled now. But then again, that happened because they're the only 2 good ones. So, I don't know. But I think we need to at least get to, like, level 60-ish, you know? That'd be really helpful.
Why don't you catch this Floatzel so you can get one more egg? I'll let you, I think you should hatch that egg and find out what it's going to be. And then I think you should put together your team of 6, and then we'll grind in between episodes before the next one so we can get a competent team of 6 Pokemon each. I think that's what we have to do. I just feel like that's the only way right now.
Yeah, honestly, like, I would rather do that than just, you know, we lose right when we're at the ending and we're about to get to the Pokemon League. Then again, it would be probably me losing, but...
We definitely have to grind. I definitely agree, because I just found a level 59 Druddigon, and I'm over here with my level 50 Munch right now, and Munch is
Holy crap.
Munch is not doing it. He's just, I mean, you're doing it, but Munch is just not going to do it against a Druddigon, so... Oh boy. He went for Dragon Tail. That's lovely. Does that mean the battle ends and I don't get to catch you? Is that how that works? That'd be lovely if that's how that works. I would just laugh. I think I just,
does
like...
it work?
Oh, no, it doesn't. Why didn't it... Wait, I'm so confused. Why didn't it switch? Yeah, Dragon Tail forces a switch, I thought.
Yeah, that's weird. It does definitely do that. It's like a roar pretty much, but I thought it would end the battle if it's a wild Pokemon, or at least make you swap out, you know? That's kind of weird. I can't even weaken this Floatzel though. I don't know if he's gonna stay in this ball, because every one of my Pokemon will probably one-shot it.
Alright, let's see if I can catch this thing with an Ultra Ball here. He's level 59, this Druddigon. Jeez. I didn't realize that the Elite Four and the Victory Road was this high of levels at the end here. I haven't played through this part in so long, so I get to hatch a level and get to a level 59 egg right now. I guess that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Level 51 for Munch, at least. Gonna have to do some grinding here.
I just need to figure out a way to hit this thing without killing it, because I don't think I'm going to be able to catch it otherwise. Oh, I have Hypnosis. Maybe... Really? Did I just use it on the wrong Pokemon? No. Okay. Thank goodness.
I think if you just throw Ultra Balls, you'll catch it.
Yeah, eventually. So far, they've been popping out on the first try, though, so that's why I was like, maybe I have to weaken this thing, but I don't think I will. I see you caught your Druddigon, though. How the heck? A Druddigon? That's just a weird Pokemon.
I really like it, actually. I'm a big fan of Druddigon. It's a cool Pokemon. I have it in one of my battle leagues, and I actually thought I was going to bring it so much to the league, and I ended up bringing Steelix instead, like, almost every week, even over Druddigon, even though I feel like Druddigon is in some ways better. But Steelix actually isn't bad, even if it's not Mega Evolution. It's pretty decent sometimes. Just typing. It's really bulky, too. All right, I'm going to see. I got my Druddigon here, my Poop Dragon, as my friend likes to call it. I'm gonna hatch an egg here and see what I'm going to get, just out of curiosity. Because, you know, you never know. I'm just curious what these last couple eggs are going to be. So let's hatch this bad boy. And I know you get to
I feel the same way, though, about the
Floatzel.
Druddigon. That's why I was like... Because, I don't know, I base a lot of Pokemon on appearance. Druddigon's kind of weird looking. But you know what's not weird looking is this egg you're about to get. Oh!
I'm so excited, dude. I love Pumpkaboo. Gorgeist is one of my favorite Pokemon. Oh, dude.
I know. That's so cool that you got one.
Oh,
That's awesome.
I'm gonna name it Kix.
Alright, so do you get to man, yeah, you haven't lost any Pokemon in a while, so you don't get to add it, but you know, you have so many potentially awesome team members in your PC right now. So I'm hoping that I'll get at least something awesome here with this final egg for now. So I get to swap out Floatzel.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on leveling this thing up for now, but I really do like having Kix on my team. I named it Kix after my friend Laura, whose mascot is Pumpkaboo. So I have some pretty decent Pokemon that I could add, Pumpkaboo and Cyndaquil and potentially an Alakazam. So I don't know, man, but I gotta see. This is very important here. This could be the future right here.
This could be it. Please, Pokegods. It's a Snivy!
If it's contrary, though?
Yeah, if it's contrary, oh, we're gonna have to find out right now.
If this thing is contrary, you just win. You just win, dude. Oh,
I hope it is. I'm really crossing my fingers because I know that it probably is, but there's that small chance. You know, we've gotten a couple of eggs that don't have the competitively bred, you know, kind of stuff, so...
Keep your fingers crossed, man. If this thing is contrary, it's gonna be so good. If it has Leaf Storm, of course. It has to have Leaf Storm, but
no, it's
no.
And it's got a not so great nature. All right, well, we tried, boys. It's all good. I think I'm still gonna add this Snivy because, well, actually, I don't know, man. Ponytail or Snivy? That's the question now.
I would go Superior over Rapidash because I think Superior is it's a really reliable, bulky Pokemon just in general. Otherwise, it's like a pretty good Pokemon. It doesn't always have to be offensive. Definitely would have been better if it was offensive, but it will be bulky, and that could really help out.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with it. Plus, you know, Banana was one of the OG Nuzlockers. At least in the Nuzlocks on my channel, I had a Snivy, and it kind of died to the first gym, but you know. Maybe that doesn't happen this time.
Maybe not, man. Well, I think what we have to do, guys, is we're gonna take the time here to grind. Do you want to figure out what level we're gonna set? What's your highest level right now? We'll figure out a level. We'll set it to it, and we'll try to get all of our Pokemon to that level.
Well, I think my highest level is a little bit inflated, but I think
what do you got?
Mine is 66. Let me see, Powa. Powa is at 64. So yeah, 66 is my highest. So I would say somewhere around 60 to 62. I guess would be a good level cap.
Let's aim for 62, because I think that'll be good. If we get every one of our Pokemon up to 62 before the next episode, I think we're going to be in decent shape so we can actually get through Victory Road and then potentially the Elite Four. And that won't put us over leveled either, because I believe the Elite Four starts in the low 60s and ends in the high 60s, 68, I think. So that should put us right around where we need to be. So that's where we're going to wrap up here today, guys. We have lots of grinding to do before the next episode, so get excited for that. If you did enjoy, of course, definitely show your love on that like button down below. The next episode will be on Munching Orange's channel on Monday. Don't forget to let us know what your superpower would be. Are you going to be Spider-Man? You going to be Telekinesis Man? You going to turn invisible? I don't know. You let us know. And I think that's it, man. So I think it's time we go to get some Panera bread, sit down, grab ourselves a nice, like, you pick two, maybe half a sandwich,
it's been
maybe
a while.
soup, maybe a soup or salad. Are you a soup or a salad kind of guy?
Definitely a soup nowadays, you know. I used to eat a lot of salads, but I got kind of tired of them. Too much cream, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know, but he's going to get his soup. I'm going to probably go soup as well because I like tomato soup and it's good. So that'll be it for us, guys. We're going to catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.
Peace.